Hey, what's going on, guys? Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Kirsten Henry, K&C Painted Balls. They got something on the back. I'll leave their Instagram and their Facebook page in the description down below. Also, this video is kind of going to be, I don't want to say a part 2, but I watched Billy from Mutation Creations video here today on, this is Tuesday, you're seeing this on Friday, and I thought, man, he's got a lot of Calico, and people who follow me, you guys know I love my Calico gene, so I wanted to throw in a bunch of the Calicos that I got, show you the combos we're working with, but I'm going to post his YouTube, his Instagram, and his Facebook pages down in the descriptions as well. So make sure to give both of those people a follow. Check out Billy's YouTube channel. He's got some amazing things. Egg cutting is already started. So just go ahead and jump over there and take a look at that. But we're going to jump right into the Calico gene that we have here. Unlike Billy, because Billy's got all the amazing things, we actually have some single gene Calico here. So I'm going to start by showing those to you. I don't have them set up in tubs like he does, so we're just going to cut and edit through this video so I can just show you the animals, tell you what they are, and we can look at a bunch of really nice animals. I think I have 9 Calicos here. So let's go ahead and jump in it, and I'm going to tell you everything we got. Alright guys, so the first one here is just our base single gene Calico female. So now with this Calico, I'm going to be looking at the camera a lot, so don't mind my eyes roaming to the side screen, but I want to make sure you guys are seeing this. You can see the white that goes into the alien heads here. That's what you're going to notice in the Calico. And a lot of these single gene Calicos also have this blown out pattern around the tail, almost like a ringer started. Not a ringer, but you get the idea. It's got this blown out section right here. So this is just a standard Calico. Does have a little bit of a head stamp on it. Now most of my Calicos don't have a head stamp, so I don't know if there's anything else in this or not. My understanding is it's just a regular Calico. We did not produce it here. Matter of fact, we've only produced 2 Calicos. As you know, last year was our first year producing snakes. So I'll show those to you and let you know what they are when we get there. But right now, a bunch of these are just ones that we have purchased. They're in our collection growing up or currently breeding. And yeah, single gene Calico. Alright guys, so right here we've got a male single gene Calico. Now you'll see with this one has a very, very, very low white. Like literally only a little bit of white in a couple spots. But the tail is blown out again. Get you the other side. Same thing here on this side of the tail. See how the pattern's all blown out? And you got a couple flecks of white here and there. But really, not a lot of white. Now if I remember, the pairing on this was a pastel Calico to a butter spinner blast het VPI exanthic. So butter spinner blast would be butter, pastel, pinstripe, spider, het for VPI exanthic to pastel Calico. So I definitely know this is a Calico. I could tell. The alien heads almost tell me maybe butter in there. You know, I don't know if the exanthic is actually playing any part of this. And then the head on this one, not really much of a head stamp. But this is just a Calico also. Alright guys, now this one's going to look very familiar as well. If you were following the forest fanning auction that we did on Facebook, I picked this up there. This is a Calico, and it is, I believe, 66% het for sunset. So again, you can see the pattern. I mean, the Calico pattern is pretty undeniable. But this one does have more like alien heads. Unlike the one we just looked at, which was more of like the butter or Mojave floating heads. So that's what makes me wonder if the other one has butter in it. But this one does have a little bit more white than the last one. Still has this blown out tail again on the back end. So almost like a ringer here. Same thing on the other side. So, again, Calico and 66% het for sunset. Possible het for sunset. And a lot of these, to show you, a lot of these, the bellies are just pretty white. Nothing special with them. But yeah. Alright, now moving on to what is our fan favorite, my favorite. So another single gene calico. We have a lot of single gene calicos, and you'll see why, and I'll explain here in a little bit. But this girl is probably the highest white calico. There's no doubt about it. She's the highest white calico I have. She is just absolutely amazing. She went for us last year. We got 2 calicos out of her. We did hold both of them back, so I'll show you those here in a bit. This year, I don't think she's going to go, though. She was paired a handful of times. I saw 3 locks early in the season, but no growing, no further follicle development that I could tell. Now you see, not really a head stamp on this girl. So I'm not sure where the head stamp comes on the other ones. But the high white, the tail on this one, if you look closely at the pattern, you can see where the pattern would be blown out a little bit. Not as drastic as the others, but still there. So, and this is, again, just a high white calico. Now, for those of you that follow us, you know that we have the high white calicos. We have a couple of them. We have the normal or standard white calico or low white calico. We're going to breed these separately. We're not going to breed the two together. We're going to try and keep them as separate lines. I really would like to see if there is a difference in the two. If, you know, the high white stays high white through the pairings, if the low white stays low white, etc. So just trying to get a lot of information between all these animals we have and try and figure out down the road, you know, are there 2 different lines? Or are they the same one, just different expressions? Is it polymorphism, you know? I don't know. We're going to figure that out. Alright, so this one here I'm going to show you. It is a Super Orange Dream possible calico. And I'm pretty confident there's calico in, and I'll show you why. So you look in the alien heads here. There's some of this white, this pixelating white down here in the bottom. And on this side as well, you can see a little bit higher in the body. So I believe there to be calico in this. It's got the same kind of drawn out pattern in the back and the tail, and a little bit more of that pixelating again. So this, we'll breed her next year, or actually we'll probably breed her in about 2 years is my guess, and we'll see if there actually is calico, and if so, what kind of concentration of white we can get out of this animal. Alright, so we got 3 left. It's time to get some genes popped into these. Alright, so the first one here is going to be a banana calico lesser. And you can see she's got some higher whites. Still not as extreme white as our single gene calico female, but definitely a lot of whites in the alien heads here. I had to move the camera. I wanted to get a little bit brighter, or a little bit better view. So you can see the whites. Definitely really nice in this one. The tail, the pattern again comes through, kind of blows out on the end. Not as severe as the darker genes. I think the lesser helps to keep that a little bit under control. But definitely a real nice animal. And if you look at the alien heads, remember the other one is butter. I think is butter. And this one's lesser, and we know lesser and butter are same gene, different line. But look at the alien heads on this one. Now this one does have a little bit of dragging down in it, but for the most part, it's got those same kind of floating heads, especially in the front half here. So seeing this animal and then that animal side by side makes me wonder if that other one is a calico butter. But again, pairing, we'll figure that out. And it's a male, so this fall we'll be putting him to a girl, and we'll get that figured out. Alright guys, these last two are ones that we produced last year, and they're from that high white female, the single gene female. This one here is a Pinstripe Yellow-Bellied Calico. So 3 genes. Look at how white the yellow is. The tail also blown out. The pinstripe on the top. The yellow in the belly. And you can see the yellow coming through. I mean, just beautiful. So really pretty animal. A lot of high white. Really no alien heads at all. I mean, it's just color. Just absolutely stunning. So again, this is a Yellow-Bellied Pinstripe Calico. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to take that Yellow-Bellied Calico Pinstripe and add Orange Dream to it. And this is what you get. So again, still a high white. The yellow coming through and the yellow belly on the sides. The yellow in the tail. Man, it's so washed out with the lights. I apologize. But then you go back here to the back. And look how bright the yellow is in the bottom piece of the tail. Look at that. Gets so bright yellow. Nice and clear tail. Unlike the other one. Just a beautiful animal. The entire top is a lot lighter than the other one. So side by side. No Orange Dream. So you see it's kind of a goldish color on top. And this one has the Orange Dream in it. So a lot brighter in the top. See if I put them side by side. So you can see this one's a lot brighter. The pattern is more reduced going up the sides. It's a lot thinner striping than this one here. So definitely two amazing animals we're glad we got. This one's a boy, the 4-gener. This one's a female. So obviously we'll hold the female back, grow her up. And the male's already breeding. He's currently breeding to a vanilla female. So hopefully here come late summer, we'll get a clutch from her. And then we can separate some of these genes and see if we get more of this calico and what we can do with it. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. It wasn't anything extended. I really just wanted to piece some things together and show you some really nice calicos. Again, wasn't taken away from Billy. Billy did an amazing job. He has way more things than I do. But when I saw he posted it up, I thought, man, I love calico. I hope he sees my video, checks out some of the animals that we have in calico. And yeah, maybe we just put heads together down the road. So it'd be great to see what he puts his to and what he gets out of them. I would love to see if he ever gets the monsoon into the calico. That would be phenomenal. This year, we were trying to do the spot nose. Like I said, I don't think she's going to go. But next year, we've got some big plans for the banana Yellow-Bellied, or sorry, banana Calico lesser. And then the other calico female. You know, I don't know exactly what we're going to do with all these as they grow up. Like I said, we've got that 4-gene male who's going to the vanilla girl. And mainly, we didn't put him to a multi-gene female because I like to separate the genes. I want to verify 100% what we got. Make sure we actually have all 4 genes. It sure looks like it. It turned out how I would have expected. I have asked some of the bigger guys. They agree with me, or, you know, they said, yeah, it kind of looks like that's what it should do. So if that's the case, we can kind of consolidate those, see exactly what they are, and then we can get this thing noted as what it is. So moving forward from here, I'll keep you guys updated on any calico clutches, any pairings we have. I mean, big things to come. Make sure you're following our channel. Tuesdays and Fridays, we have a video go up. Wednesdays, we go live, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys take care of each other. Be safe out there. I hope you had a blast. It was fun for me. And we'll talk to you on the next video.